That we do, folks. Your boo. Focus on 205 numbers. After the name of little games beating action over here, man. Little Bowser's Fury. It's a lifetime ago I played this one. Summer's been a hot summer. It's been a busy summer, man. Yeah, so this is kind of like the add-on thing that they added over there, like 3D Land World, 3D, the one that came out on the Switch that was on the Wii U kind of thing. They added over here Bowser's Fury to it, which I guess if you played it on the Wii U, then you were really paying the $60 for Bowser's Fury, which I wouldn't recommend. It's a different take on Mario. It's kind of more open worldish, I guess, if you want to put it that way. It's difficult to describe, right? Because like, what is Mario 64? I mean, it's just a series of levels in a castle, but in theory, the castle itself is an open world, right? You can go wherever you want in the castle. There just ain't much that you're gonna do in whatever you want in the castle. So yeah, I don't know. It plays a little bit weird, that kind of terminology, but this is a truer, I guess, open world where you could kind of go anywhere you want and do whatever the hell you want kind of thing. You can see there's like different power-ups and stuff you can have out there at the bottom that you could trigger. This is just obviously a sequel over here with Plessy and stuff like that, but you kind of get the gist of like what the game is, and obviously I'd recommend playing it and whatnot. I guess I ultimately still will always be team like regular like Mario kind of thing, and anyone who knows me knows that I'm not the biggest open world kind of guy. I enjoy open world games, I play open world games, but I'm not like everything needs to be open world in order to be better. I think that kind of phase is just, I don't know, I don't really get it. I prefer a curated experience. I prefer when you give me a Mario stage that's like planned out by like the gurus up there in Nintendo, and they're like, yo, like we planned this out to be the perfect experience if you do X, Y, and Z, and if you're good enough to do P, T, X, then it'll even be like better kind of thing. Versus this where it's like, hey, we threw in a couple things here, up to you how you want to play it, how you want to figure it out, like your world. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not creative enough to like figure it out and stuff. But it even sometimes like forces you to come out of the stage to trigger the next thing, for example. So it's not like a true open world kind of thing. Like there is stages and whatnot that still occur, and there are things that need to happen in order for certain things to trigger. So in that sense, it seems kind of really fake to me, like the whole like kind of process of this game and what it's like doing and whatnot. So I don't know. I ultimately enjoyed it. If I had to give it a grade, I'd probably give it like an 8 or an 8.5. I hope Mario doesn't go in this direction. I'm perfectly cool with something like Odyssey, which I guess is kind of more sandbox open worlds where you figure out what to do within that area at your pace. But not this, we're dropping you in here in one world. You figure out what you want to do, but also like you're not going to be able to figure out everything you want to do because some things require like weather events, or some things just require certain things to be reset. So you're actually going to have to leave the stage and come back. In that sense, it feels a lot more like Super Mario 64, except we don't have the like we're going through a painting kind of thing to like make it easier to understand like what exactly is happening and whatnot. So Bowser's Fury to me is flawed, but it is a very fun experience.